Today on the channel, we return with Batman Returns, this time the Penguin.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane unboxing and review. And this time we're back out with another theatrical release from Batman Returns. We got the Penguin again, but for all your Penguin needs and all your McFarlane needs, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there, and that's where I picked these up. I think since have sold out, unfortunately, but I am sure there will get a restock in, as these are going pretty good, as we know. We'll unbox all of them on the channel. The only one I haven't tracked down yet is the Max Shrek Red Platinum. When it comes, as they do say. But of course, this review, we're going to do like all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And the Penguin, no stranger to this line, as we got two Penguin figures already. We did unbox that one, and it did come with the Duck, I guess officially known as the Duck, a little boat on wheels. Check out that review if you did miss that one, and we will compare it later in this video here. We do get the very cool packaging with the black and blue attack, 22 points of articulation, DC McFarlane toys, the Penguin, Batman Returns, 12 and up, you 11-year-olds, you can't handle this version of the Penguin. It's Danny DeVito, after all. Taxi's own, Always Sunny's own, Jack the Bear's own, Danny DeVito here, looking good. Bat logo on the side, the Penguin, Batman Returns, and then on the back, there's that classic movie poster, and I said it before, my favorite Batman movie. I think gun to my head, it was just, came out at the right time to hit me where I wanted to be hit. That's what it did. Always enjoyed it. Haven't seen it probably in 2 decades. See you later, goodbye. But I did enjoy it. I saw it in the theater once upon a time. Oh, rookie. I don't appreciate that. Todd, I don't appreciate that. Getting harder to remove these things. Once again, double rookie. See you later. It's not my fault. It's yours, Todd. This shouldn't be happening here. Should be able to get these off. Should be a clean pull. See you later. Goodbye. DC McFarlane stands. Seen it before. Guess what? We're going to see it again. You know we'll see it again. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh, never mind. I thought I cut right through the card. I did not. I'm a professional. That's why. I should never doubt myself on these things. See you later, goodbye. All right, off to the side. When you got the Penguin, you get that card once again, and then you get the generic data file back here. I absolutely hate it. The sequel to Batman pits the Cape Crusader against his most fiendish opponents yet, the evil Penguin and the sinious and mysterious Catwoman. That's for sure. We'll unbox Batman and Catwoman in another video, so be on the lookout for that. There's old Danny DeVito Penguin looking good, but man, they got him locked up in twist ties. It makes sense. He's a dangerous character, this Penguin. Dangerous character. But we're going to get him out. We're going to free him. Twist ties for days here. Adding to the twist tie collection is what we're doing. Looking good. All right, we got it all. We do get some accessories with him, which I'm here for. Locked up in the Cambodian tape. Wouldn't expect anything different. There we go. And there we go. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's dive into these accessories first. We get the umbrella. Of course, the Penguin known for his umbrella game. You know, it's a fashion move if you got the umbrella. It's not just for rainy days, but people look at you funny when you're carrying an umbrella around it. It's not a rainy day, but you know, you got to be yourself. That's what you got to be. All black umbrella right here. We remember Burgess Meredith's Batman, or Burgess Meredith's Penguin in Batman 66. Easy for me to say. Classic, weapons out of here, shooting stuff, doing all kinds of stuff like that. Love this. Makes sense. A little rubberier than I would like it to be, though, but it is what it is. And then you got a top hat, a touch of class. You don't see people walking around in a top hat very often anymore. But the ones that do, they're the real ones, once again. But a black top hat, looking good. Somebody could pull a rabbit out of here if you're not ready. But now we're going to dive into the Penguin here. Got to get the most out of your molds. We know that. We got some reuse here from that last Penguin, but very deluxe version here. First off, a beautiful jacket. Huge jacket. You got the fur on the collar. Ooh, you know he's ready for Club Grayskull with that fur there. Looking very nice throughout. I really do like this jacket. Very nice. No wire in it or anything like that. Just a straight up jacket, which makes sense. Now, We do get Danny DeVito's Penguin. Creepy, but cool at the same time. I'm sure there's kids back in the day, if they were really little, probably nightmare fuel. I think a lot of people are probably scared of this version of the Penguin. Kind of that wet, grayish white skin, and then that long beak-like nose, gross teeth, bald head. You know, people are scared by the bald head sometimes. We know that, Todd McFarlane. And then you got that long, strangly hair on the back. Just a crazy look, no doubt. I'm sure, like I said, some kids along the way were probably pretty scared of him. He does got the big vest over the top. I'm going to take this jacket off. What do you guys think about that? I'm going to take it off. I'm stripping him down. We'll dive into it. But we do got the white, kind of a dirty white long sleeve shirt under there. He's got black gloves going on. And you got that huge vest. Looks like Humpty Dumpty is how he looks. Very big, small. Obviously, Danny DeVito's like, he's almost a little person. He can be classified in some circles as a little person. Just a short in stature, of course, but very dumpy like a penguin would be. Like a big old emperor penguin is what he's up to. Black pants down here, black boots as well. Articulation, arms all the way around here. No butterfly, but you do get a bicep cut. You do get double jointed pinned elbows, hands back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation. I guess you do get some dumbbell up and down, not a ton. Head a little side to side, no real up and down on that. Leg a little bit of single jointed knee with pins, as you can imagine, and then up and down, back and forth. But you do get the toe articulation. The toe articulation is here. Now, he does got the big scarf. Is that what we're going to call that? And a scarf ascot? I'm not sure what you call that. He's got that going on. A lot of people upset about this. Doesn't worry me too much. Doesn't work me up too much. But he does got the one penguin hand here. Apparently, he had two penguin hands. So that is a bit of a miss for McFarlane. It's not the end of the world for me, but I can see some people being really worked up about that. And it could have easily been fixed if we could have got two sets of hands. If you want to give us this, that's fine. Give it to us. But we should have been able to have the options here. Not in the cards, though, for whatever reason. Not sure what's going on there. But all in all, this is probably the best Danny DeVito penguin ever. I remember as a kid collecting the toys from Batman Returns being really disappointed about the penguin, that it wasn't this version of the penguin. So kind of righting a wrong of the past in some ways. But a very, very cool one, a very classic one, and one that maybe gets a little bit more love in this day and age than it did way back when. I remember as a kid, a lot of people saying, oh, Batman Returns is a flop. It's not as good as Batman 1. But once again, I absolutely loved Batman Returns. And the Super Nintendo game was an all-timer, possibly on my Mount Rushmore of Super Nintendo games. So I enjoyed that a whole lot. And I know people said, or McFarlane or whatever said that, hey, he's got to have this hand to hold this umbrella. Well, you could have just put it on the side of the wrist with this hand too. So you could have made that work. I think that could have been a workaround. At the end of the day, would have liked to seen two extra sets of hands. But besides that, this is still a fabulous figure. I think this is a very fun figure, a very cool figure. But once again, not the only time we got this figure, as we did get him in between the Duck Penguin that comes together and the Penguin Commandos. You can kind of get another version of the Penguin looking very good, as you do get another jacket coat combo here. But a lot of reuse from this one in the head sculpt department. But very cool nonetheless. Very cool, but also not a ton of reuse. I thought the body was more reuse, but no, this is Penguin in his jammies. And man, he's got a lot of strings hanging off this coat. Look at this. He's shedding all over the place. I don't remember Penguin shedding. Maybe I missed that in school once upon a time. Man, these scissors getting so dull, I can't even cut a string anymore. They've had a lot of years of service here trying to get twist ties is what's happened. But still very cool. I am here for either Danny DeVito Penguin figure. I love it. I love the idea of it. I'm very excited we finally did get these. And I would love to see more Batman Returns stuff, but I'm not sure if there's really that much meat on the bone left to do here. But maybe a big Bat Cave. How about that? Maybe not. Maybe not. But a fun subline here. Really enjoy this more than I thought I would. I know a lot of people are excited about this, and it's cool to be able to get the Arnold Schwarzeneggers and the Riddler of the other movie. We got this one right here, and a lot of rumors tending towards next year. Sounds like we're going to get a Jack Nicholson Joker. I don't know if that'll be totally the case. I think it'll be very inspired, maybe look close enough to be dangerous without being Jack Nicholson licensed. Maybe we'll see what happens, but apparently that is in the rumor mill for 2026. But I always say it's not official until Todd from the couch puts it out there for everybody. That's when it's official. We'll see when that time does come. I do got the duck boat here too. Obviously, you could have the twin penguins, and they could both be in the duck boat if you wanted to. So you could have a double duty of the Penguin if need be. So there it is, though. The Penguin Batman Returns regular edition. What's your guys and gals thoughts on this? Is this a pickup for you? Is this something you need in your collection? Or maybe you got the one with the duck boat and the penguins and you say, hey, I'm good. Be interested to hear your thoughts on that. Let me know if you picked this one up anywhere along the way. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to check out Patreon and YouTube channel memberships. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Conveniently enough, the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for the Penguin, Batman Returns, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?